Hey! You're alive! When I dragged you out of the river, I thought you were never gonna wake up. I checked your pockets for ID, a phone, maybe. I hope you don't mind. But all I found was some loose change. So, wanna tell me who you are? Well, it's nice to meet you. And I'm sorry to pry, but any idea why you were floating down the river? What's the last thing you remember?
Hello. Mic check. चलो आ गया आवाज। क्या करना चाहिए? I was searching for Asian tombs. I was covered. Having a quick on your feet and I barely remember anything. Your recent head trauma has increased your pain threshold and making it 50% harder to take down.
Oh, you're an archaeologist? Then you'll definitely want to hear this. I don't know if it's exactly what you're looking for, but there are some ruins just behind you. Roman, I think. I need you to go in there and see if you can find a guy named Al for me. He went in there a few hours ago, and he hasn't come out. I've been freaking out, wondering if he's trapped or injured or worse. I would have gone in after him, but he made me promise to stay here, no matter what. There's no way I'm leaving without him, so I'm just kind of stuck here, waiting. What I mean is, I was hoping you wouldn't mind going in there to find him? If you can do that, I can get both of you back to civilization in my boat. Please? Oh, of course. Sorry, I don't mean to be pushy, What do you want to know?
What's your story? Who is ALL? Where we are? What can you tell me about the ruins? Have you tried to calling help? What's your story? इससे इसका story पूछते हैं guys पहले.
Oh, there's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute. Know what I mean?
Yeah, not going to tell anything.
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you.
I really like to know, especially I'm going to be helping you. Why don't you want me to tell? Never mind, I don't care that much. बताना क्यों नहीं चाह रही है guys ये? क्या ये फर्स्ट वाला सेलेक्ट करते हैं हम लोग?
Sorry if I sounded cagey. It's just that
झूठ बोल
I don't
भी
always
सकती है ये
get the
लड़की.
best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen.
Well, thank you for saving my life, Karen. Karen है भाई ये लड़की. Why did you want to tell me your name? Didn't you know? All those Karen memes have really ruined that, huh? ये guys ये हम लोग select करेंगे. All those Karen memes have really ruined that name.
Yeah, something like that. But right now, I have bigger problems, like finding Al. He's the guy who washed up on the riverbank not long before you did. I thought maybe you two knew each other. I guess not. But maybe the two of you can piece together what you're doing here. In any case, you'll like him, I'm sure. Once you find him, that is. You really don't remember? We're in Italy. This river is the Tiber.
What can you tell me about the ruins?
Not much, really. But imagine what you might find in there. Priceless ancient artifacts. Al...
Have you tried calling for help?
What am I, an idiot? You could hike a long, long way in any direction and never find another soul. Trust me.
ये तो हम लोग ने पूछ रखा है ना शायद.
There's not much to tell. Feels like I've spent my whole life in a dead-end job with an endless commute.
Okay,
know what I mean?
Let's start.
Oh, I'd rather not say if it's all the same to you. All right, fine. Sorry if I sounded cagey. It's just that I don't always get the best reactions when I introduce myself. My name's Karen. You're welcome. Always happy to help. Was there anything else you wanted to ask?
No, not yet.
Great. So you're ready to go look for Al?
Yes. I'm going for the priceless artifact, but I will keep eye on him.
Thank you.
All right, I am in.
The entrance is just past those columns behind you. Please, hurry. Oh, and he left this here. But I think you'll need it more than I will.
Flashlight. Excuse me guys. यार सेंसिटिविटी इसका इंक्रीज करना पड़ेगा. इंटरफेस कंट्रोल्स. ओहो. ये तो गाइस काफी डरावना लग रहा है। उतना भी डरावना नहीं है, काम चल जाएगा। होल्ड L2 टू स्प्रिंट। फ्लैश लेके भी स्प्रिंट करता है लेकिन थोड़ा स्लो। Lower your flashlight.
If you're reading this, it means I've discovered the entrance to an ancient Roman city hidden deep underground. Its existence is long.
Oh. पानी है गाइस ये तो। भाई ऑसम। रुको, फील्ड ऑफ व्यू है इसमें। FOV किधर है? लैंग्वेज, वीडियो, गामा करेक्शन, मोशन ब्लर, फील्ड ऑफ व्यू। अब मजा आएगा ना खेलने में।
Its existence is long forgotten, all knowledge of it lost, except in the Latin inscription here. It reads, "You who wish to enter the city, step forth and be judged. The virtuous shall be rewarded with eternal life in paradise. The wicked shall find themselves showered in gold, but in vain, for this shall be their final resting place." Could an underground city have remained a secret for all this time? Could people have
young
survived
Roman
down
woman
there
in a pose of
against the odds? It seems there's only one way to find out. If I'm not back in an hour, I'm somewhere on the other side. Consider this an invitation or a warning.
गाइस ये लग रहा है ना कि लोग ये हो गए, गोल्ड में आ गए, गोल्ड में ये तब्दील हो गए।
To whoever reads this, I'm sorry you had to find me like this. And worse, that you'll suffer the same fate I did. I've spent a lifetime in this place, going around and around in circles, searching for a way out. The inscription was right. There is no way back. And here there are only two options: death, or that godforsaken doorway into the past. I made the mistake of stepping through it. I wanted to set things right. And I tried. I really tried. Whatever I did took me right back to the beginning. Don't make the same mistake. Better to end it all now and find out what awaits you beyond that portal.
भाई ये तो पोर्टल है गाइस। अब हम लोग क्या पता कहाँ इस पोर्टल से जा रहे हैं। तो सीधा ऑब्जेक्ट मार। स्टेप थ्रू द डोरवे इनटू द पास्ट। अच्छा ये पास्ट में आ गए हम लोग गाइस।
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you were doing in the Shrine of Proserpina?
Wait, you speak English? I am Sunny. I got lost. Signer of prison. I am Sunny and I have just come from the future. नहीं नहीं, अभी सच बता देना चाहिए गाइस। क्या लगता है? चलो अभी।
Oh, is that right? Well, just make sure you don't get lost in any other sacred places you're not supposed to be. Can't have you disrespecting the gods by accident, can we now? But listen, most folks seem a bit confused when they get here, but you seem very lost, and in more ways than one. So let me make this nice and simple for you. Live by our law here, and we'll all get along just fine. Not laws, law. There's just one, the golden rule, and the punishment for breaking it's, well, it's kind of horrific. But our magistrate insists we take all newcomers to see him, so I guess I'll let him fill you in. So then, you coming?
क्या करूं मैं गाइस? I think जाना चाहिए क्या इसके साथ? चलो चलते हैं. Let's see.
Follow me. When I first arrived, I couldn't believe there were people living down here. But, as you can see, we've got a nice little community now. Only 23 of us at the moment, if you count the 3 who are missing. No idea how, since nobody knows a way out. But it's just big and dark enough to get lost in, if you're not careful.
Aren't you going to introduce me to your handsome new friend, Galerius?
Keep it in your loincloth, Aurelia. I'm taking him to see the magistrate.
That pompous old bore won't be magistrate for much longer. Anyone who helps vote him out today drinks at my bar for free tonight.
I am coming to your bar, baby.
Politics. I'd stay clear of it and her, if I were you. She's... it's not my place to say. Down on your right is our farm, where I grow all the food you'll ever want. As long as all you want is leek, cabbage, and wheat. Huh. That one usually gets a chuckle.
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone.
Ah, don't mind Livia. She means well. She's just been in a bad place since... Well, you know, I don't know what happened to her. Up here on your right is the chasm. If you've got a weapon, it belongs way down at the bottom. Up on your left is the forum, where you can visit the market or get yourself patched up in Lucretia's clinic in the Shrine of Apollo. Most of us have almost nothing, just what we had on us when we arrived, and what we've been able to make and scrounge up since. And this central plateau is where the magistrate and the other patricians live, so don't expect a warm welcome.
Galerius, you're meant to be working the farm, not trudging dirt into the villas.
Take it easy, Horatius. I was just taking our new friend here to see the magistrate.
Well, he's asked me to escort the newcomer personally. The farm. Go. Now.
You'd better go with him. But just remember, they're not like you and me. Don't let them use you.
What was that? What did you just say?
Nothing. He
it'll
said
take
nothing.
Some getting used to.
Yeah, I'm watching you, farm boy. Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Magistrate Sentius asked me to escort you to him personally. Follow me, please. I expect the magistrate wants to brief you about the Golden Rule. It shouldn't take too long. He's busy preparing for the election later today.
Okay, alright, lead the way.
The only thing you really need to understand right now is the Golden Rule. Let me see if I can explain it.
ऐसा क्या है भाई Golden Rule में?
When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10. Made us draw straws. Whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9.
हाँ रुका हुआ है ये. अब अपन लोग आराम से एग्जामिन करेंगे इस चीज़ों को. glass mirror. Ha ha ha!
Many shall suffer.
Oh my God!
The sins of the one.
Guys! Oh no!
What did you idiots do?
Guys, मेरे को नहीं करना था स्टील. इसको पकड़ो. अरे यार. नहीं नो चोरी चकारी नहीं कर पाना था इससे ट्रॉफी भी आ गया एक अच्छा फिर से आ गए हम लोग यहाँ पे
Salve, friend. I'm Galerius. Mind telling me who you are and what you... Oh, and...
ये क्यों दिया Zipline handlebar, okay.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking.
Okay, I got
it.
If
it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry. All right.
Thanks.
See you around.
भाई ये तो गिर जाएंगे ओहो यप यूहू ओह कर रहा है
Fear is proof of... Greetings, citizen. My name's Horatius. Follow me. The only thing you really need to understand right now...
अब नहीं करेंगे हम लोग कुछ
Let me see if I can
ध्यान से इनकी बातें सुनेंगे
When I was serving in the Legion, if there was a mutiny brewing in one cohort, the legate in charge wouldn't waste time finding the bad apples among hundreds. They just divided us into groups of 10, made us draw straws, and whoever drew the short straw had to be executed by the other 9. Didn't matter whether he'd done anything wrong. One of us in 10 would die.
Oh, don't mind me. I just live here.
We call it decimation.
Oh, I wish Horatius would stop letting barbarians in here. What do you want?
What's your story? Do you know a way out of here? What do you think about the golden rule?
You know, some people say it's the creation of an all-seeing God who's watching everything we do. But what kind of an awful, incompetent God would let my sister go missing on his or her watch? Did you hear that? Curse you, you coward! Where is my sister? What do you have to say for yourself? No response.
Well, at least we know doesn't break the golden rule.
I'm telling you, this either that.
I will find out sooner or later.
I suppose we will. I'm Sentia, eldest daughter of the magistrate. But you'd know that if you'd been invited in here and introduced properly. I trust you can see yourself out.
एक मिनट इससे मैंने मुझे एक चीज पूछ
What is it with you people? You heard the rumor that my little sister escaped and figure I must know a way out too. Is that it? Well, that's just a stupid rumor. I don't know. It was 3 weeks ago. We ate our evening meal together, and I remember she seemed happy. In love. We went into our rooms, I went to sleep, and when I woke up, she was gone. That's it. I think so, yes. But she was very careful about keeping his identity a secret, even from me. Because our father had plans to marry her off. I don't know, but it's all I know is... So you'll help me find her? Oh, you should probably take a look through her room. It's the one just by the... Thanks. I'd appreciate it. All right.
ओए कहाँ गया वो चेला Leave this and to forgive me. I am sorry I have to leave this way. But I have found a way to escape. I must take it. I hope we meet again. ये लो तुमको अपनी बहन का लेटर नहीं मिल रहा था
What? Really? I swear,
इसको बेड पे पड़ा हुआ लेटर नहीं मिल रहा था इस औरत को
I wonder how I could have missed it.
नाटक कर रही है यही इन्वॉल्व हो गई वो गार्ड कहाँ गया वो यही है क्या राजा
We're finally alone. I assume you already know who I am.
Yes, I know.
Your name?
I am Sunny.
A curious name to match a curious accent. I digress. I see you have the piercing and astute eyes of a man of great learning. We're always happy to welcome another scholar to our little community. Equitia will be delighted to meet you, I'm sure. Now, you're probably wondering why I summoned you, and I'll get to that. But first, take a look at this wondrous place, would you? A secret city built deep in the mountains many hundreds of years ago. Indeed. More importantly, consider the miraculous community we've built here over the last 7 months. 22 complete strangers brought together by the fates, living and working together in our own little paradise. And in all that time, not a single sin has been committed. No fights, no theft, nothing. Have you ever witnessed something so extraordinary as a city without sin?
Yes, can't say I have.
Nor could I until I came here. But the reason for this miracle is as simple as it is terrifying. If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die. You see, the builders of this place, whoever they were, left inscriptions warning, "The many shall suffer for the sins of the one." From what we can gather, breaking the law here will anger the gods and provoke a terrible punishment. Like the curses of Medusa and Midas combined,
Medusa?
turning us all to gold. We've come to call it the Golden It's extraordinary that we've survived as long as we have, and each day I grow more and more afraid that our time in the sun is almost up. And now it seems that day is finally here. All that matters is that somebody in this city is about to break the Golden Rule. Why else would Proserpina send you now? Unless you and I can stop them, our doom is assured. I know that's a lot to take in, and you look like you have questions. Please, ask away.
Finally, इतना इस बंदे ने बोलने के बाद बोलने दिया. What counts as a sin here? What do you mean when you said was innocent me? Why can't you investigate? Do you have any suspect?
An intelligent question. There was a good deal of debate about that in our first weeks here. Does it refer to crimes or to some other ill-defined wrong? Of course, everyone agrees on the basics. No theft, no assault, and certainly no murder. But beyond that, it was more difficult to reach a consensus. What about lying, insulting someone, blasphemy, trespass, trying to escape, and it is...
Makes sense to me. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. What's legal isn't one, and many of you.
Barbaric? Barbaric? What are you talking about? The Empire is the most civilizing force in the known world. Rome is a beacon of light in the darkness. For 800 years she has borne great statesmen, philosophers, poets, artists, and engineers. We have comprehensive laws protecting the rights of our citizens, which have unified countless warring tribes all across the Mediterranean and beyond, from Gallia to Judea. All our citizens are treated the same, regardless of the color of their skin or their sexual preference. Can you say the same? When our people are starving, they are given food rations, and when they are wronged, they have the right to bring the guilty party before the magistrate. Our laws forbid treason, murder, assault, and rape, as well as theft and arson, and so on. No other civilization in the world is so advanced, and you have the hubris to... On occasion, but our gladiators are almost all volunteers seeking glory, or condemned prisoners who... Of course, what else would we do with those prisoners of war who would otherwise have been executed? And besides, there are laws for their protection as well. Of course, but with fewer rights. You mean the blasphemous cult responsible for burning down half of Rome last year? It's hard to blame the people for being angry about that. Are you talking about our practice of decimation? Of course. We could hardly unite all these warring tribes without a disciplined, formidable legion. Well, right now, you're a long, long way. I have made my pronouncement. Unfortunately, I would be...
पता है मैंने क्या है
An intelligent...
ओहो यार
I'm glad you agree. An intelligent... And it is... No...
You are right. I am from 2000 years in future. अरे यार ये सवाल क्या था हम तो हटा दिए. And when I saw you arrive, a flashlight from the owner's side, I knew that person was you. You belong to our time, do you?
2,000 years? That is unfathomable. Please, tell me, in your time, what did you see? what had become of us? Of the... Lie all you want, but I see the truth.
I'll do my best.
Well,
Hello.
wonderful. Oh, and one last thing. If I were you, I'd start my investigation by visiting Lucretia.
I will see what I can do when I get it on. Fast angle to check your question.
Citizen.
Hey, Horatius. How's it feel knowing your man's doomed to lose the election today?
Isn't the great temple majestic?
No.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She need... It's too late. She just slipped away. She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally I'd treat her with resin of sick, and I knew Decius had some at his market store. That'll be 1,000 denarii. Then that toad shrugs and said, anywhere else I so odd and well I Then you'd better get me that silphium quickly, hadn't? Shh. I haven't... Glad. I'm tired. Gladly. Well...
Salve, stranger, and welcome to our idyllic little slice of the Empire. I'm Decius. Terrible shame what happened to Yulia, but we just have to carry on, don't we?
I need some.
Certainly. All I ask... That's... Oh, hear what? Well, if you did that, you'd break the golden rule, and we'd share the same fate as the last. Do you think I don't know a bluff when I see one? Nice try. Well? We're... Oh, it's perfect. Here. But... What? Don't... Whatever's in that great temple up there... Ah... I'm afraid... terrible. I've scoured this city from top to... Oh, well... Thank you, friend. Malleolus. I mean, Centius couldn't even keep his daughter safe. What? Very well.
अच्छा यहाँ ये फ्लैश लाइट भी लेकर आ गया.
Whatever's in that great temple up there on the bluff, I bet it's worth a fortune.
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one.
Everybody run!
अच्छा हमको ये कुछ भी स्टील नहीं करना है. समझ तो गए हैं.
All right.
What are you doing in here? She needs... What? Quick, Yulia. Hopefully, that was extraordinary. But how could you know she needed this exact medicine? And how did you even get it? I guess it doesn't matter. You just saved a person's life, and you should be proud of yourself. She might even be able to thank you herself in a few moments. And maybe she can tell us who poisoned. In the meantime, I'm happy to help you with whatever it is you need. I wish, just...
What do you think of the world?
A city without sin might sound good on paper, but whoever dreamt it up didn't think it through. Maybe it, but snakes like absolute...
I keep hearing the status is saying...
Oh no, sorry. I don't mean to worry you, but no, that is definitely not normal. There was one other person who claimed she could hear the statues talking to her. But that was Nevia, and she went a little mad. Well, she used to run the clinic. She was a midwife, not a physician, until she suddenly lost all interest in us. This changes everything, she kept saying. But I had no idea what the last and the... But I really shouldn't say. He's big... Really? That would be wonderful. Thank you.
Oh.
That's a shame.
There is proof. What this? Yup.
We're finally alone. We have... Is that... Ask the... Good. Now, was there something else you wanted to discuss?